Alright, let's talk about the DC Rebirth that has recently swept the I guess you could say online for the past few days. So, we'll talk about this for a few minutes. What did I think about it? I did read it. I liked it. I think this is a good direction for DC to go to. The new 52, there was some stuff I liked. The best, my title for the new 52 was Earth 2. I love that. I thought James Robinson did a terrific job, or I think his name is Jamie Robinson or James Robinson. I could be wrong. Did a terrific job with that. It was something different. Superman, Batman died, and Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman died, and Trinity died, and then they follow, um, Jay Garrett, and then just the world army. I was like, oh, this is some cool shit here. I picked 2 or 3 issues. I dropped it. Like the new 52, I started and I dropped. I did it a lot. But the best thing that came out of the new 52, if you ask everybody's mind, is Aquaman. And I think they want to keep that pattern with Aquaman because Aquaman was the best title from Marvel or DC. Hell, even till like later days, it still was a good running issue. I think that actually made Aquaman a cool character. Not a fan of the character. I think he's okay, but he's still a good character. Nonetheless, let's get to DC Rebirth. Now, DC Rebirth is a soft reboot. That's what it is. It's a soft reboot, and it's trying to rebirth. It's pretty much everybody call the Marvel now the New 52 in disguise. They call this the rebirth. This the DC's rebirth is we're fixing the mistakes of the New 52, and we know we fucked up in disguise. Pretty much that's what the DC rebirth is. We're like, look, fans, we know we fucked up. We're trying to get you back. Look, come back to the DC side. We got good stories. Don't forget, you loved us first before Marvel movies came out. So that's pretty much what they're doing. And to be quite honest with you, the whole twist at the end with a character that I thought I'd never see in DC ever, comic or TV or movie since 2009 adaptation of it again, is Alan Moore, Dr. Manhattan. I was like, yo, this is pretty cool. And the twist with that, which was cool, the death of a certain Superman character, which is kind of poetic, since the death of Batman v Superman character, or you want to say the death of the franchise for that film. But anywho, I still think that was pretty cool. And a lot of people have said that Superman, New 52 Superman, slowly became the Superman of the old. And the Superman of the old is in here, and it's the way to get rid of this Superman so they can bring back the Superman of the old. And there's a lot of people say they're going to pick up Superman titles now because they want to follow the story with the Superman of the fallout of the death of New 52 Superman, which I was like, yo, this is pretty cool shit. Locally, there's no comic store by my fucking place, so I have to download the shit. fuck. But that's part of life now. There's barely any comic book stores. I remember I was starting to get into comics, and the dude who ran the comic store closed up shop. And I was like, dude, you suck. And then I saw him again. He's like, yeah, I had to close up shop, because he kept having it closed. I was like, dude, come on, I got money. I want to pick up comics, and he was never around. So it kind of sucked. Other than that, though, let's get into this stuff. I like the new. No, excuse me. I'm about to say new 52. I like the new DC Rebirth. I like the direction they're going. I like the direction they're going with Batman. I like the direction they're going with Superman. I need to see the direction they're going with Wonder Woman. I think she comes out a little bit later. But I love the direction they're going. I have to be quite honest with you. I'm a DC fan, but even though I'm a fan, these new direction the comic books are going is very, very good. Like, very good. Like, there's like a cool, what's the word? Overarching story that's trying to get for build, and it was all set up in that DC Rebirth 80-page book, which was how much? 2 something? Jesus Christ, DC, you gave that shit away, didn't you? But I guess they were trying to let the fans know, hey, this was not just a hey come back to fans, but this was a Jeff Johns letter to the fans, say thank you for following me for all the good and the bad with the comics, and say, hey, I may be gone, but DC's in the right hands. I'll still be around. This is pretty much a swan song letter to him. And I gotta be quite honest with you, I enjoyed it. I thought this was really, really, really good. I'm not gonna spoil it too much. I just kind of got the big ones out of the way because it's been spoiled online. But other than that, this was a good book. I enjoyed the hell out of it, and it actually makes me more optimistic for the future of the DC comics. Now, for the movies, we're gonna have to wait after Wonder Woman. We're gonna have to wait with Aquaman and probably Shazam, probably the Flash. Those are the movies that will show us the direction that DC is going. Wonder Woman, unfortunately, will not have that hope and optimism. Suicide Squad, I don't really care for that, and I don't want that in that film. But those two, don't look for that. But for the comic side, they're doing well. I think they're doing a hell of a lot better than Marvel. Even though Marvel came out with Captain America being Hydra, I'm like, that's all you got? Really? I mean, that's it? Y'all could have did something different? I mean, I was hoping for Iron Man to come out and say, I'm the Mandarin, but that's a little bit too close to the chest, I think. But other than that, guys, I enjoyed it. If you have not picked it up, go pick it up. As not just a DC fan, if you're a comic book fan, you want something new and different, DC got it right now. They have it. Do I think Marvel's doing good with their comics? They're hit and miss. Their X-Men suck. I think I have not been a fan of their new X-Men run in a long time. I really do not like their X-Men. I hate their X-Men. Fantastic Four, they're dead, so whatever. But their X-Men suck. Spider-Man, okay. But the big forefronts are the Avengers. I think Iron Man has his own comic. I know Captain America does because the Hydra shit. Winter Soldier, I think, has one too. I think Black Panther has one too. But those are probably it. But for DC has a lot of stuff planned for this summer, and I'm more interested in what DC's doing because after that new DC Rebirth I just read, there's a lot of comics I wasn't gonna be like, I'm not picking up Batman no more. I'm thinking about picking up Batman now because I want to figure out who the fuck is the Joker. Pick up Superman to figure out how this new Superman's going to really fit into this world with his son and his wife, which is very cool. And there's a lot of stuff going on with DC Comics right now, which I have not seen in a long time. Even when the new 52 was coming out, I was just like, okay, reboot, really? I don't want to redo some of the stories. The only one I guess I cared for was Aquaman, because I heard rumors about that. The same people from comics, from DC, even from Marvel, saying this is the best Aquaman. This is going to be a bestseller, and Aquaman was probably the best one. But other than that, I really don't see a lot from Marvel. And this is not me bashing Marvel, but just Marvel comics. Well, Marvel has gotten so big now. I guess they really just don't give a fuck for the comic side. And you could kind of tell with the quality. And you probably say, well, Marvel is still the most comics. Well, shit, they had 2 movies that came out, Ant-Man and Avengers, so of course, and Star Wars. Star Wars was the best one. Star Wars. It wasn't Marvel in general, it was Star Wars as well. So they had a lot going into that. For DC, they only have is DC. They don't have nothing else. Hopefully, the He-Man movie comes out and boost some ratings for it. But, I mean, not ratings, but, sales for it. But we'll see. We'll see. But as always, guys, like and subscribe. Let me know down below what you guys think of DC Rebirth. I enjoyed it. If I had to get a grade for it, I have to give it a solid 9 out of 10. It did its job to introduce the new world, the new characters, the new directions some of these characters, the original characters, are going, and establish a world that I'm very more interested in than I was when I heard about the announcement of the new 52, which I thought it was 52 of bullshit, other than Aquaman, which is 51 of bullshit. Yeah, just don't do the Teen Titans like that ever again. That was horrendous. As always, guys, like, subscribe, let me know down below, and peace.